the emotional impact of peer pressure on your decision making. Welcome to Impact IQ. Today we are diving into a powerful psychological force that influences us more than we might realize, which is peer pressure. Whether it's deciding what to wear, what brand to buy, or even life-changing decisions, peer pressure plays a significant role in shaping our choices. But why does this happen, and how does it affect our decision making? Stay tuned as we unreveal the mysteries behind peer pressure and discover why it's so compelling. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join us for more fascinating insights. Peer pressure isn't just a phenomenon for teenagers. It influences people of all ages in more ways than we might think. At its core, peer pressure is about conformity, our natural deep-rooted desire to fit in and be accepted by others. This psychological drive shapes our behavior and decisions, often without us even realizing it. For example, think about the last time you bought a product just because it was trending among your friends or in your social circle. Did you really need it, or did you feel compelled to follow the crowd to stay relevant or included? That's the subtle yet powerful effect of peer pressure at play. It's not just about purchases either. From lifestyle choices to career paths, peer pressure can push us to make decisions based on external influences rather than what's best for us. Have you ever made a choice based on what others were doing rather than what you truly wanted? It's something we all experience. Our brains are wired to seek social approval. This need for acceptance can be traced back to our evolutionary roots, where being part of a group significantly increased our chances of survival. In those early days, being accepted by the tribe meant a better protection, access to resources, and a higher likelihood of survival. Today, while we are no longer fending off wild animals, the instinct still drives much of our behavior in the form of peer pressure, influencing everything from the clothes we wear to the careers we pursue. Studies consistently show that when people perceive their peers engaging in a behavior, they are more likely to follow suit, even if they don't fully agree with that. For instance, if we think our friends or co-workers are taking specific actions, like adopting a certain lifestyle or buying into the latest trends, we often feel compelled to do the same to avoid standing out. A great example of this is recycling. Research has shown that people are more likely to recycle when they believe their neighbors are doing it too. This demonstrates how powerful the influence of peer behavior can be, even in decisions we might not otherwise make. Have you ever felt pressurized to follow a trend just because everyone else was? Share your experience in the comments below. Social proof is a powerful concept that explains why we follow the crowd. It's the idea that people are more likely to do something if they see others doing it. This principle is widely used in marketing and advertising. Think about how reviews and testimonials work. When you see that a product has thousands of positive reviews, you are more inclined to buy it, believing that so many others can be wrong. Consider how popular social media influencers shape our purchasing decisions. Their endorsements can turn niche products into overnight sensations because their followers trust their judgment. Have you ever bought a product just because it was endorsed by someone you admire? Comment below and let us know. The bandwagon effect is a psychological phenomenon where people do something primarily because others doing it as well. Now, this effect is a form of peer pressure that amplifies over time. The more people you see using a product or adopting a behavior, the more likely you are to jump on the bandwagon. For example, think about how fashion trends evolve. When a particular style becomes popular, more and more people start wearing it, not necessarily because they like it, but because they don't want to feel left out. The bandwagon effect can lead to widespread adoption of products or behaviors that might not have been popular initially. What trends have you followed just because they were popular? Let us know in the comments below. FOMO is a powerful driver that makes us act in a way we might not otherwise. When we see our peers enjoying something or making decisions that seem exciting, we often feel compelled to join in. This fear of missing out can lead us to make choices that align with what's trending rather than what we truly want. For example, think about limited time offers or exclusive events. The fear of missing out can push you to make a purchase or attend an event just because you don't want to be left out of the experience that everyone else seems to be enjoying. Have you ever felt FOMO influence your decisions? Share your stories in the comments below. Authority figures such as celebrities, leaders, or even experts in a field can have a significant impact on our choices. When an authority figure endorses a product or a behavior, it creates a sense of legitimacy and credibility, making us more likely to follow their lead. Consider how celebrity endorsements work in advertising. When a well-known actor or athlete promotes a product, it often boosts its appeal and sales. This is because we tend to trust the judgment of those we perceive as authoritative or successful. Which celebrity endorsement have influenced your purchasing decisions? Let us know in the comments. Social media platforms amplify peer pressure by constantly showing us what others are doing. This constant exposure to curated images of others' lives can make us feel pressured to conform to certain standards or behaviors. For instance, seeing friends post about their latest purchase or vacations can make us feel like we need to keep up or prove ourselves. This virtual peer pressure can lead to impulsive buying or lifestyle changes just to fit in or gain social approval. Have social media trends ever influenced your decisions? Comment below and share your experiences. Recognizing peer pressure is the first step in overcoming its influence. By being aware of how it affects your choices, you can make more informed decisions that align with your true desires and values. Try to question whether your choices are being driven by genuine interest or simply because we want to fit in. Developing self-awareness and confidence can help you resist unnecessary peer pressure and make decisions that are right for you. What strategies do you use to resist peer pressure? Share your tips and experiences in the comments. And that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the intriguing world of peer pressure and its impact on our decision making. We have uncovered how psychological mechanisms, social media trends, and authority figures all play a role in shaping our choices in ways we might not even realize. From the urge to fit in to the subtle nudges from those around us, peer pressure is the force that influences everything from the clothes we wear to the decisions we make at work. Which part of this exploration did you find most eye-opening? Was it how peer pressure sneaks into our everyday decisions or how it plays out on social media? We are eager to hear your thoughts and personal stories, so share them with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the topics like this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon to stay updated with the latest content from Impact IQ. Thanks for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.